Hey guys, what's up? It's about time for that video I've talked about doing for a long time now. That 5-year transformation progress kind of video. I've been procrastinating about doing that a lot, but not too horny about doing it either, but I figure I may as well do it right. And of course, when I say 5 years, that's from I had all that dying stuff going on, obviously, to took me about a year before I could work out again. And so from that time till now has been about 5 years. So that's what I'm doing. Um, Little forward or excuses kind of thing, I guess. Obviously, and the title is going to say low T, no TRT, and that is the truth. I will post some of my, I know I posted my blood test before, but I'll post it again here. Again, just because a lot of people, when they think of working out, testosterone, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I have still not done any testosterone replacement therapy or anything. My testosterone levels are still shit. I have admittedly tried Clomid a few times, but honestly, even though that raises like my total T a little bit, my estrogen also raises with that, and it has never once raised my free testosterone. So I assume that's why I've never gotten any benefit from it whatsoever. Because yeah, my free testosterone has always been complete shit, basically. So yeah, so I mean, this is kind of like a motivational thing, I guess. Obviously, I was hoping I would have achieved some more than I have, but of course, I have my excuses, right? So I have all this testosterone stuff going on. Just my health in general is not very good. Of course, just to name a few, the Crohn's disease, chronic migraines, cluster headaches, degenerative disc disease, bulging disc, asthma, arthritis, sjogerns. I've been testing positive for this diffuse scleroderma that's supposed to eventually kill me, I guess. Um, you know what I mean? Bilateral carpal tunnel. God, so much crap just keeps me from working out sometimes. This year too has been. I had wanted to do this video a little bit earlier this year, but this year has been a little hard on me. This summer I had the worst period of cluster headaches I've ever had. And I don't know if you know what cluster headaches are, but there's some doctors supposedly say they're the most painful thing known to man, and it definitely feels like you're about to die every time it happens. So it's very painful. So I had that going on this summer, which kept me down a bit. And I had then I snapped my neck. I slipped a couple discs in my neck, so that kind of crapped me out for a little bit. And then say just recently, lots of aches and pains, but just on top of everything that goes on. But I had trouble walking on and off for about 7 weeks. My arthritis was just really bad, and I jammed my tailbone, and you know what I mean. So I have lots of excuses, you know what I mean. And I know, trust me, I would like to live a life with not excuses. But anyway, so this video is kind of like I said, I'm not too horny about it per se, but I'm a man of my word. I said I would do it, so I'm going to do it. Obviously, again, I was hoping I had achieved a little bit more, but the circumstances of what they are. But yeah, so I mean, again, maybe I'll look on this video as motivation to myself. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what I mean? Because I do, who knows if I'll do the TRT at some point? Because I obviously would like to get bigger, because it's a very slow process with everything going on with my health so bad. But you know what I mean? I motivate myself, and some people do tell me that I motivate them when they see all that I go through. And I know I post in those CBT threads on 4chan sometimes, and I know I get haters, but some people are nice to me, you know what I mean? And a lot of people say I'm lying about my test results. So I'll post some. I'm not gonna post all my tests, from 12 years of being in and out of the hospital, but I'll post like some recent ones, you know what I mean? But some people are nice, you know what I mean? I know some guy told me I'm the biggest inspiration he's ever seen on 4chan, which I thought was pretty cool. And I think some people call me Undead Bra or something, and Dante or something. So not everyone's mean, but some people are nice, and when people are nice to you, that and say I motivate them, that also motivates me. Anyway, so for what do I do when I work out? Because obviously all my health problems, arthritis, bilateral carpal tunnel, sjogerns, degenerative disc disease, bulging disc, blah blah blah. I'm totally fucked, right? Well, obviously, I think the most important thing is just your perspective in life that keeps you going, right? So I obviously just try to find a perspective that keeps me going. I don't want to die a sick person. I want to be cool. Thankfully, I watched a lot of anime and like video games when I was younger, so I want to be cool like that. So that kind of motivates me. I try to, what do I do when I try to work out? I try to, again, I've never even lifted so much as 50 pounds. I do a lot of body weight exercises, band weights, or band exercises. I've never, bench pressed or anything like that. Well, I guess I've bench pressed before, but that was back before I got sick, I guess. But I don't deadlift or squat or anything like that. A lot of body weight exercises, band stuff, low weights. Never lifted so much as 50 pounds. I use a lot of crap like this actually when I work out. You know what I mean? I like DBZ mode it basically and put a lot of weights on myself. So that's what I kind of do. I try to work out. My idea is work out one day, do cardio the next. Obviously, it does not happen like that all the time or many times because I'm just too fucked up. Sometimes I have trouble even walking, right? I try to, although I do try to force myself, there are many times I'll work out next to a garbage can if I'm just having a bad throw up day. I'll give myself a few, actually not a few, usually I'll give myself, if I get sick twice, then I'm done. Then that means I shouldn't be working out, I guess, right? Or too much, Crohn's disease stuff going on, right? So, but the point is I try to force myself to do stuff, you know what I mean? And so motivational wise, I guess just, even if you have a lot of trouble, you know what I mean, just try to do something, I guess, you know what I mean? Because I'm not doing anything crazy, but I try to do at least a little bit of something unless I'm too sick to do anything. When you look at the pictures, don't be shocked, okay? But the first two pictures obviously are going to be, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. The first two pictures are going to be obviously when I first started working out again because I had all that dying stuff going on, and it was about a year before I could start working out again, and so that's when I first took those pictures, about a year after that. And then actually the next pictures are going to be are probably about a year, almost a year and a half afterwards. So I didn't take any progress pictures because what happened was I started working out, but I was just working out. I wasn't like motivated. I was working out to work out, but I didn't get motivated till about maybe a year or so later because then my friends started working out. I don't think they watch my YouTube, but YouTube. I don't think they watch my YouTube, but my friend like AJ, Scott, and Daryl, I heard they started working out, so I was kind of like, well, fuck, if some of my friends are going to start working out, I got to be, I'm the dude that usually works out or something. Because obviously before I got too sick, I've had many times when my health is bad that I've had to stop working out, but I've tried to work out before, but I've always been kind of like more, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so there is a bit of a gap between, after the first two pictures, there's like a bit of a gap, okay, if that makes sense. And then, what should I say? So you'll be able to see some pictures I look more buff and obviously are ripped. I know you can see my ab wheel back there or whatever. Abs are the hardest thing for me to keep because of my, all this arthritis, tendonitis kind of crap. I'm just snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispie treat a lot of times. So sometimes, like say I couldn't even do an ab wheel recently for about 7 weeks. So sometimes my abs look pretty cool for what it is. I think, especially considering that I'm sick probably, but that's just because, I had a better period that I was able to force myself. Other times, cannot force myself to do as much ab stuff. You know what I mean? So that's why there's probably a lot of variation of abs because abs is very hard, especially when you have trouble walking sometimes. Like there's a lot of, hip flexor stuff fucks me, dude. But anyway, so that's why there's like variation abs. Obviously, I'd love to have super ripped 6-pack all the time because I think a 6-pack looks really cool personally. But generally, I have to keep it for a 4-pack. But anyway, so I think that should be it, and we'll go through the pictures again. Some pictures I probably look a little buffer because I'm just had a little bit better period of being able to work out. Maybe I'm cutting a little bit at some point, or bulking a little bit at some point. But that's basically the point what I'm trying to get. For what it's worth, I'm about 5'11" out of bed, 175 pounds. So again, I'm not super big. I know some people on 4chan think that I'm bigger than I am, but no, maybe they think but because I think I take pictures. Not all the pictures are like that, but some of the pictures have pretty good lighting. So I don't know if that's what makes me a little buffer sometimes, but yeah. So about 175 pounds, 5'11" out of bed. So I'm not like super big, but anyway, from here I would like to obviously get bigger. Not too much bigger because I don't want to have to buy all different kinds of clothes. You know what I mean? But or a too drastic change of clothes. But yeah, so I would like to get a little bit bigger, not drastically, but yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I think I'd like to be a ripped 180 pounds. Like right now, I'm not that ripped. I'm about 175, but a ripped 180 pounds. That sounds kind of cool. I'm going for an even number just because, whatever, an even number. So anyway, yeah, here come the pictures. This is my fitness journey. Not super horny about it because I was not able to achieve what I wanted to achieve, but if it motivates someone else, you know, I'm sick in and out of the hospital the past over 10 years now. If that motivates someone, that's cool. So thanks.